welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach and Tracy's RV Center. We're back today to show you this is a 18-foot double bunk model Taylor Coach tandem axle. Show you some of the great features. You know, it's a little bigger than the 17, but a little smaller than the 19. Show you some of the great features. I should also mention weight-wise on this, the way this particular unit is equipped, was 2,313 pounds when we put it on the scales. Something that people really like about our product too is where this is a front dinette, so when it comes to the window on the front here, you've got a nice big front window with lots of visibility, because this particular trailer is 7 foot wide, not 6'6" and not 7'3", so it's 84 inches with a nice big front window for visibility. When you get up in the morning, you're having your coffee and that, you can take a peek out into the park, see what's going on and that, and make your decision on what you want to do for the day. It still has the great BAL balance jacks all the way around. You've got your A&E rollout. This is what, a 13-foot awning on this particular coach. Your outside porch light. You've got your GFIC receptacle. And we also have your bike carrier on the back here for carrying your bikes and that around to the park. Get our exercise. From there, let's take you on board and we'll show you a lot of the great features inside the trailer, and we can show you what we did on the inside. So let's go on board. Now we got you on board, we'll show you a lot of the features we did inside. This is very similar to a lot of the, the 20-foots, 21, some of the 24s we did, where we left our counter back a little bit to give us some space for putting our shoes and that when we come on board. This particular coach here has a 40-inch dinette at the front up here, with the same ledge in that for all your knickknacks and that. When you want to put this into a bed, this will make into a 81 by 40 inch, sort of like it's a large single. If you tried to make it as a double, you'd just be sleeping kind of cuddly together to make it into a double. You still have the bunk up front here where it just is going to swing down. So we've got a nice bunk bed up front. You can have this into a bed, so maybe if you have a couple of kids in some instances, instead of putting them one on each bunk, you could also put a couple of the kids up here, or if the kids had a friend come along with them, this also makes great that you can put it down and make this into a bed so that they can bring a friend or two along on the camping trip. If they're not out in the tent camping and it was raining or that and they wanted to come inboard, you could accommodate the kids inside too. This is when it's back in its up position. Also makes into a great storage area. So then it just becomes a cupboard for storing extra things up above. Still got your fantastic fan on board here to keep it nice and cool. We have our Jensen multimedia player and that for playing CDs, DVDs through your television, so you got that surround sound. We got your TV antenna, lots of storage up above, lots of storage down below here, and that down to our cutlery tray still on that, so we got lots of storage down below. This is some of our newer colors where we also darkened up some of our countertops and that. You have your high-rise faucet for the sink here, double sink. It's all hair windows, they're all tinted windows and that. You got a 2-burner cooktop. Our television sitting here on a carrier where it's riding. It's got a little strap here for pulling down to be able to move the TV out of the way when you're gonna get into some cooking and that. And if you also want to watch it up at the front dinette, you've got the option to bring it around when you're sitting up at the front dinette to be able to watch it up at the front dinette. It's sort of your decision how you're using it when you're out there. Then it just goes back into its lock position for traveling again. Well, we'll get the camera guy to slide around us here. Show you some of the back end of this particular coach. This is a 54 by 81 inch double bed back here. When this pulls into a bed, by just giving it a snap here, this will pull right into a nice big double bed at the back here. It's actually queen basically in length because it's 81, and to bring it back up, it's easy to come up. The cushions are all sewed together so you don't get any seams on it. Pop it back up, slides back into position here. At the back here we also have windows that open all the way around at your bed here with an exit over here. So you got lots of ventilation from the back to both sides with an emergency exit over here. We have our reading lights that we put on the bed also when you go to bed at night. Excuse me, for reading and that. And this particular coach, we've also added reading lights right up on the bunks too here. So we'll show you. So when this is down and the kids are up on the bunks, if they want them to spend some time reading at night, they've got the option to have reading lights up in the bunks too, if you choose to do so. This one, we've also added a privacy curtain on it, so it can section off the bed at the back here, just in case you decide not to make your bed during the daytime, or you just want a little bit more privacy. It gives you the option to have privacy if you want to put a curtain on the back bed. Something we've also done to this particular trailer is like we've done to a few of the other ones that we were showing this year, is the people also chose to leave out on the closet here. So we've sort of turned it into what we call more of a pantry, where they can store a lot of their food or some of their clothes, and instead of just having a closet where you're hanging stuff up, it's better utilization of the space in the trailer. And also at the back here, because we've left the closet out, we've put a hook at the back here. If the camera guy can pick it up here, we've got a hook at the back here for hanging a couple hoodies, and we also have a hook at the front for the few things you're going to hang on board. You're not always hanging a lot of stuff, so it's just nice to have a few spots to hang things. From there, this has the 6.5 in the fridge, so it has the big fridge on it, which is really nice in a smaller trailer like this. You don't have to go out and buy yourself a 24-foot with a bigger SUV or anything. You can tow it with all the vehicles rated for anything under 3,500 pounds because of the weight of this particular trailer. When you put all your camp gear on board, I anticipate to be on the road traveling somewhere around the 2,700 pounds with all your camp gear on board traveling, which makes it very comfortable for the vehicles rated for 3,500 pounds. And you have, the nice large fridge, the double sink. Has a 2-burner cooktop. You could have had the oven if somebody wanted an oven. It all is a ducted heat system, so it's not a straight discharge. So we got a duct underneath the fridge, the end of the counter, back at the bed here, and one in the bathroom here. And in this particular bathroom, what we've done is we've widened it out a little bit. This is what we call a mid-size bath. So you've got wider width here. We've also accommodated a vanity in the bathroom and that. So you've got what we sort of call your shower toilet combo. It's got the nice medicine cabinet that our large baths have in a smaller trailer still. But you've got lots of great features for showering, brushing your teeth, washing your face in the morning. You still have your vent and that in the bathroom. And something that we put in this particular trailer, because this particular couple have a couple little kids, and being raised a lot of kids myself, what I wanted to show is we put a switch in here in the bathroom so that when they get up, or say they're out at the campfire at night and they decide they got to come in and use the bathroom without running out into the park using the facilities, they can't reach the light switch on the roof. So we put a switch in the bathroom so that they can turn the light on and use the toilet and that, and it makes it very comfortable for them without having to ask mom and dad to come and turn the light on in the bathroom. You've got a little storage underneath your sink area here also for more storage of blankets, or I should say extra towels and stuff, and toilet papers and things like that. And making this coach 7 foot wide versus the 6'6", you can see the aisle space it gives you. Gives you a nice aisle space inside the coach, along with all the great storage. So when you're on board, if it's a rainy day and that, you've got the space inside without feeling cramped. But it's still not a big trailer, because from tip to tip, we're about 18 foot, maybe 10 inches from tip to tip on this particular trailer, with the 84 inches wide, giving you that dry weight. Like I said, when we weighed it on our scales, was 2313 with all the equipment in it. Well, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions you got on our product, feel free to go. You can go to our website at taylorcoach.com to find our phone number, our contact information and that. If you're after any particular changes in a coach or looking for some particular product to be built, feel more than free to give us a call. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Watch for more videos down the road. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.